That was like a whistle. Yeah.
Hey everybody, I hope everybody is having an awesome Tuesday thus far. The weather here is beautiful, absolutely beautiful today. It's 64 degrees, and considering that the past few nights have been 30 and 32 Fahrenheit at night, I'm very grateful for the sun that's coming in. If you hear noise in the background, Pip is loose. Phoenix is locked in because he's been a pterodactyl lately and wanted to try to take flight, and I really didn't want him to do that while I was reading. But he is currently trying to take a bath in his water cup, which when I gave him water earlier and sprayed him, he didn't want. So anyway, he's making a lot of noise with that. Pip's loose. Who knows? Mango's not happy because I'm here and he's not out. And for all of you that have been following, let's see which way I gotta go. He is still resting very comfortably. As today is the first day he has not been able to get up at all. He's pretty much just sleeping, making sure I'm still around him. And every now and then I have to give him a little bit of water for his mouth, you know, to drink. And that's been the past day and a half. So thank you for all the prayers and well wishes for him. I'm not quite sure why he's still hanging on, but he's got a really strong will. So let's see. How's everybody today? Hi, James. How are you? Hi, Carol Medley. Hi. I don't think I've met you before. Hi, Margaret. How are you? I hope you are well. I'm going to go down the list, see who everybody is here today. Kelly Tyler. Hi, how are you? Nice to have you here as well. Margaret, yes, I just said that. Let's see who else. Everybody talks so much, I got to kind of catch up with everybody here. All right, let's see what's going on. Going down the list. Hang on, guys, because everybody's talking well before I even got in here. So, and I'm actually going to, oh, no, don't do that. I'm actually going to give you guys a link so that if someone wants to come in, as I'm perusing these right now, you can come in and I'll do a read for you live on air here. Hi, Melissa Stevenson. How are you? I will be happy to give you one. Absolutely, 100%. I am doing well. It's kind of an off day, Cara, because yeah, it just is, you know, that way. Mango, do you really want to come out? I think you do, but Pip's over there and I don't want you guys getting into a fight. I can let you out. All right, Melissa, let's see what I got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's being pretty persistent. Maybe I should just let him out. What do you guys think? Yeah? Let's do this thing. Okay, hang on, guys. I'm going to just pop him out so he can get out. Now he can get out. Now the chaos will pursue all of us. All right, so here you go. Melissa, I have the tiger for you today. The tiger brings in a few different things, and it depends on what I'm feeling, the male or female energy. Right now I'm feeling the female energy, so I'm feeling like protection around you, like you there's situations or things going on around you and you're kind of stepping back away from it. So just know that the spirit lands, all your ancestors or people that have passed during your lifetime that you walk with, and they've gone to the spirit lands. They are all around you, supporting you. This is a real big deal, though, because it's like something that you're trying to do and walking to as a goal or something you want to try and manifest. And it's been kind of a difficult path to get through and get to. And basically what I'm hearing is you've got the protection, so just do what feels right for you. And this has kind of been a question with you as well. And I'm seeing this tiger just kind of pace around you to show that your boundaries have been set and everything's in place. So they're just kind of letting you know you're protected. But what you need to do, don't listen to what everybody else is telling you to do. Do what you feel is the right thing to do. Okay, if that makes sense. Don't worry about what other people are thinking. Just kind of do what your gut is telling you to do. No matter what you're hearing from others, because it's almost like they're trying to sway your thought process and kind of make it benefit them. Don't think about stuff from everybody else. Just concentrate on your path and what's going to work best for you and what resonates best for you. And it'll be good. Again, yeah, again, but this protection is wrapped around you, so you shouldn't feel worry about moving forward because they're saying they've got you. Okay, so that's your card today, Melissa, and I hope you all are well at your place, okay? And I hope it resonates with you. Thanks for coming and sharing. I got to pop this one up on the screen. Hey, this is my Nicole. Oh, God, keep watching at the toddlers because they're not behaving, as I figured. Nicole Mitchell, welcome to the Wolf and the Bear Network and the Ghost Dimension family. Let's see what I can get for you. Hang on, Cara. I see you down there. I see you. Hang on, girl. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So this is the card that I pulled for you today, and it's the Dove. And the Dove is saying that there's things around you that are blessed. You just have to allow them to unfold naturally. I'm also seeing that the dove is like roosted very high up, so it's got a better view on everything. Not just what you're finely tuned into, but it's the bigger picture. And the dove is just up top, and it's directing all the positives to come in and kind of helping set the boundary around you for the negatives that are trying to kind of infiltrate your world, so to speak. And I'm being told, just don't even give it credence, don't even give it acknowledgement, just let it go and deal with what you have to deal with. Again, the dove is up top, and that's trying to bring you peace and balance to your world, everywhere your boundaries are. So just make sure you know that. And what's going to happen is you move forward how you need to move forward, not how everybody on the outside is telling you to. Move with what you feel is the right way to go. And it's like peace. They're saying it'll be peaceful. So don't kind of lose your mind and, jump 20 yards to a different conclusion. Just keep bringing it in as a positive, and the spirit world around you is helping to maintain that. It will take a little bit of time, but they've got you. That's what they're yelling. They've got you. Okay. So Nick, this is your card today, and it is the Dove. Okay. So I am going to bring Cara in. Hi, Cara. How are you today? I love you so much, and I look at your amazing, amazing tattoos, and I have a huge one on my back. It covers like my whole left shoulder blade and kind of over to the right. And then I have my one that's on my shoulder. I haven't had one put on probably since, I think the last one was probably 2007. And I've been kind of sick since then. So I told my daughter last time she was up here, I said, I need a new tattoo and I know what I want. It's all planned in my head and I just have to give it to the artist, but the artist is down by her, right? And he's very well known. She says to me the other day, Mom, you don't need another tattoo. I'm like, okay. She's like, yeah, your body does funky things. I don't think you should get another tattoo. I said, okay, Mom, but now mind you, my daughter is got tattoos everywhere, right? Beautiful, gorgeous tattoos, but they're on her legs, they're on her arms, they're on her shoulders. And I'm like, yeah, I really want a tattoo. So when I see yours, they're so beautiful and colorful. And I'm like, yeah, I got to have that again. But I don't know when I'm going to get it. It's going to be a while. Okay, so I had a comment, though, because they're yelling at me in my head. Tell her how gorgeous those tattoos are. We love the tattoos. So whoever's up there is telling you, wow, these tattoos are amazing, okay?
Okay, thanks.
I'm also feeling, as I'm shuffling, that there are some things that are going on with you that were actually kind of, and they're telling me you need to know this. Okay, so it's kind of genetic. So there's things that have been passed to you, but it's through genetics. So you don't 1, 2, hang on, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're trying to get me to do 20 things at once. And they're saying, yeah, it's genetic, the pre-existing thought, right? Or the pre-existing condition. And it's easy to fall into that. But again, it's like not just you and like your parents, it goes back down the line farther, deeper. And they're saying you need to know that so that you're not feeling you're not feeling like overwhelmed or feeling like, oh, why me? This is like something, again, in genetics. So in your lineage, this has been an issue. But they're also telling me that right now in 2022, there are far more things to, what would you say? Like, what do they say? Like, far more things available to you to be able to take care of that. Because, and there's a woman, and like she's, I'd say 2, 3 generations back from you. So grandmother or great grandmother. And she's saying, like, girl, you have no idea what it was like because people would literally just toss you aside. Okay. And they don't want you feeling like this, and they want you to know that they're surrounding you with a lot of love from the Spiritlands. And the card that I get up, okay, and this kind of fits, right? Okay, so it's the moose, right? Well, the moose is actually a very solitude. It's solitude, right? It's an animal that pretty much is on its own. It doesn't travel in herds. It doesn't. And this is what they're comparing you to me. All right, is like, this is how she walks, right? She walks in solitude. But what they're also telling me is it's kind of self-imposed solitude. It's like I see like scissors being cut all the way around you and being laid down to the ground, cut, fall, push away, right? And they're saying that's fine. Do that and let it lay. Okay. Okay, yep. Okay, so we can't go, and you guys have all heard me say this, you can't go backwards in time to change things or fix things. We just have to let it go. And they're saying just let it go, whether it's with love and compassion, because the mistake. Oh, okay, hang on. Okay. Okay. They're doing this to me. That's why I'm coughing, and it's feeling like you're choked, like you were literally attacked and choked.
Yep.
And they're saying you need to move away from this, but don't drag it forward with you. Cut these. See, now my voice is right back. So it's like, just cut it and let it go, because you dragging it forward is only going to put you in your headspace and in your moods as a angry person, and that's not really at your core who you are. Okay.
Nope.
So they're, hi Mango, they're kind of saying you need to just let it all go. Okay, get over it. And not get over it because they're not honoring your feelings or emotions. They're just telling you get on with it because it's over. It's long ago. So you need to kind of surround yourself with different situations, different people. And they're there, even though you're not wanting to trust people right now, because this is what I'm seeing as well. Like they're pushing back. And it's like anytime anybody starts to get close to you, then you feel that like edginess around you. And it's like, oh yeah, no, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. And it's not so much that you're telling other people this, but it's even more so that you're putting out that vibe and you just pull back and you don't engage anymore. And they're saying there's so much you're losing and not being able to experience in life because you're not trusting. Okay. And they're not saying open the door and say, hey, here I am, everybody come in, we're having a big party. That's not what it is. But you have to start somewhere, and you need to start somewhere by cutting loose the baggage, because you can't change it. It sucks. It totally sucks. And that's what they're saying. It was very, can you see the angel flying in the Pip? I don't know where you landed this time, but so it's kind of like you can't change it. Yeah, those people, they'll have to karmically deal with their stuff, but you don't have to make them do that. Just keep them away, but let other people in, because that's what's needed right now. And this is why the moose is like, yeah, solitary is cool for a while, but every now and then, like they have a calf, or they do interact with people, or not people, but other moose, right? And even if it's for a few months, it's still more than just by themselves. Okay. And this is what I'm being told to tell you, to push yourself a little bit to the limits, because some of this, again, is not your fault. It's like, this is like a genetic, like, it's like you're dealing with two different levels. One is genetic and one is just life garbage, right? And you just have to let it go. I know it's hard, but at the age you and I are at right now, and you just turned what, 50? So I'm older. So respect your elders. No, I'm just kidding. But you need to know that these chapters coming up this time ahead, utilize it wisely to enrich your life, to feed your soul with good things, because they are out there. You just have to remember that they are and work towards that. That's like your new goal. Not looking back, but look forward. Okay. Yep. Because you have so much to live for yet. You have so many more experiences to experience, right? I mean, there's a lot, and you don't know everything. I don't know everything. So this is what needs to happen with you, is you just have to kind of embrace your soul and say, okay, we can do this. Even if it's baby steps, okay, you can do this. You're capable. And the Spiritlands, like I said, are totally 100% endorsing what you want to do. Okay, they're behind you with it. They're sending love, they're sending healing, and it's all there. But you have to open, even for the healing, you have to open enough so that you accept it. And if you close everything off, you're closing off good, you're closing off new experiences, you're closing off new people that can make you have a little bit of joy in your life. Okay, so that's where you're at. You matter, and that's what they're telling you. In as a whole, you matter. Okay, you matter to me. You matter to these people that are here in the queue. You matter to people around you, whether you know it or not. And most of all, you matter to Creator God. Okay, and the divine, the angels, whatever you want to call them. Okay, you matter. You matter, and you need to understand that you're worthy of good things. But you have to let go of all that other junk so that you can start to heal. And the only way you're gonna is if you cut it all, okay? Even if you sit and write a letter and then take it outside and burn it, right? Put all your anger in the letter. Go out and burn it. But you need to move forward, and you're the one that's holding yourself back because you're closing off. Now, you have a butterfly. Am I not right on your hand there?
I've got lots of butterflies.
Okay, well, it's your turn to be that butterfly. Okay, you need to heal, and you need to move through that so that you can be creative and brave new world. And what a wonderful world this is, okay? But you have to be open to the healing. And you can't forget that you matter. 100% you matter. Okay? You don't know it, but you matter to all of us here because you're part of that tapestry, right? Not your time to go anywhere. It's not your time to dig in and sit in the house in darkness. It's time for you to open those windows even a bit to get out and be able to allow goodness to come back into your life in a better way, in a way that you haven't experienced for a long time. Okay? You are very, very loved. Okay? You need to know that. You're very, very loved. And you matter. You matter to me, and you matter to a lot of people. Okay? And most of all, Creator God and the universe and the divine, you matter to them. But we can't do it for you. We can help you. We can support you. But you have to open a little bit, just a little bit to start. You got to let those wings start to come out a little bit so they can start drying in the sun, right? So the healing can begin so that you can move into creative and wonderful places and things and new people to meet. Okay?
Okay.
You got a promise? You got a promise to try that? And you're gonna promise to me and everybody here that if it gets to be a rough spot and you need to talk with somebody, you're gonna reach out to one of us? You're gonna promise that right on air right now? Okay.
I promise.
Okay. I love you tons. And I'm gonna go down because I have another kid under here. One of my other sons is down here, Smokey Joe. So we're gonna bring him in, okay? All right. I love you tons. Don't forget.
I love you too.
Tell me, I want you to tell me one thing before you go. I want you to tell me I matter. Say I matter. I want you to say, Cara, that I matter. Say, Cara, no, I'm not talking about me, silly. I want you to say, Cara, matter. I want to hear you say it right now.
I, Cara, matter.
And you do. And take that to the bank, okay? I love you. Talk to you later.
I love you too.
All right. So there is I've got so many handsome sons, you know? I just love it.
Hi, Bear.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You look well. Look how handsome you look. Didn't you have a birthday last week?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting kind of up there.
Getting too old now.
No, you're not. Till you reach my age, you don't know what old is.
Yeah. By the way, you're getting a lot of action behind you.
Yeah, I know. They're like fluttering all over the place. Pip is out, and I don't know where she is. She's somewhere. Oh, she's over on the bed. I don't know if you can see her. Oh, where is she? There she is. See her on the end over there?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pip's there. And Mango's in it. He just took a bunch of this is like the weirdest, strangest thing, but I got them coconuts, right? Hollowed out coconuts. And Pip has one in her cage, and Mango has one in his cage. And that's where they sleep at night. They go in it like a nest. So when they come out of their cages, they run all or fly all over my room and start chewing things like wood, like the wall. There's a perch that she's on right now that is wood. They chew on that, and then they bring off all these little tiny slips of stuff, right? Like splinters, and they fly back and they load them up in their coconut, and then they chew on them, and it keeps their beak kind of taken care of, like it would be like a toothbrush for them. So yeah, I don't like them. I get on them when they start chewing on the wood, but I got to redo the whole all the walls anyway. So some days I just don't have the energy. All right, let's see what I got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, I actually was working with some of this earlier. All right, so your thing today is sweetgrass, sacred sweetgrass. And the reason it's called that, and it's from the indigenous culture, but the reason they do it, it's actually a protected grass. It's very hard. Like if you were to say, can you send me? I can't, because it's like, it's protected here, and only the indigenous people can actually harvest it. But it's long bladed grass, and when you cut it, it's got a real sweet smell to it. Okay. They use it for blessings. They use it in ceremonies. They use it in protection, all that kind of stuff, right? So what I'm getting for you with this card, though, and this might be a thing right now today, is you're very blessed. You may not even realize what kind of is around you in order to kind of things that would take care of you. It's like the spirit world, the spirit land that's around you, but it's around you in a positive way. And okay, yep. Okay, so and one of the things they're telling me to tell you is, remember, if you like see things or sense things around, they're not always bad, right? They're okay, yep. Okay, sorry, they're like running me ragged here. Okay, so you're just getting into what you're getting into right now, right? And these spirits that are around you, when spirit comes, it's a lot of the entertainment industry has us all convinced that when you see like a shadow person or just something that moves, that it's evil, it's bad, it's demonic, right? Like somebody I know that I've talked to before that's here and on TV all the time, right? 5 minutes into the house, he's rolling around on the floor saying he's possessed, right? That's not the way it works. Yes, there are bad things out there, but you have to make sure you understand that not all of them are bad. And the way they come across may seem bad to us, whether it sounds like a growl, but it's them kind of getting this energy to be able to communicate with you. And I don't know why they're talking about all this right now. But you need to open to the positive more. Do your prayers, do your protections, but you need to open to the positives more, because then you'll be able to see it in a different, pardon their pun, but you'll see it in a different kind of light. Okay. And also, as long as you continue with your prayers and your practices that make you feel safe, you are protected. Okay. Not to say that there won't be things out there that are not good, but it's not as bad as some people make you think. Not you in particular, but make people think. And I'm also being told again, and they're like throwing the sweetgrass all around you, that you're very blessed. There's things that you need to open to even see more of, because you are blessed, and things that are unexpected that are coming at you, whether it's people or experiences, it may throw you a little bit because wow, I wasn't expecting that, but they are true blessings. And I'm being told really loud, you need to follow your gut. So like if your hair stands up, or you get goosebumps, or your stomach starts turning in a situation or something that's going on, a conversation, walk away from it. Because if your gut's telling you that this isn't a good thing, you need to trust that, not what everybody's saying around you. And I'm not saying that the people around you aren't good people, but what they're saying as they're kind of actually braiding around these sweetgrass around you, and that's what they are, they're braids, it's just, excuse me, toddlers. Hey, hey, do you hear that? Do you hear what I have to put up with? I tell you, they're 3-year-olds that never give up. Okay, so what they're saying is what is good for you might not be good for somebody else. Okay, how you react to something is not necessarily how somebody else is going to react. How they feel about something may not be the same as you feel. And what they're saying is you are very blessed, but you have to understand that you have to work with yourself. Okay, not doing it because somebody's telling you, or not doing it because you think that they'll be happy you're doing it this way. You need to kind of mold it into a way that is going to work for you. Okay, so everything that you need, you already have what they say is the proverbial toolkit, right? The things that we collect on through life that we experiences, right? So we use that from having learned things to be able to navigate forward in our life. And this is what they're saying to you. You need to kind of understand, and like they always tell me, and I tell you guys, is you're in the driver's seat. You're the gatekeeper of your sacred circle. You're the gatekeeper of how you react to things. Okay, so if you want to react to anything with, like, say somebody said something to me or did something and I got really mad, right, and I just went back verbally and just started attacking, that's my response and I'm in control of it. But if I don't want to feed it, I just leave it aside and go through or around it, right? So this is what they're telling you. You're very blessed right now. Remember that and use that as you're walking your days. And they're saying, like, he's opening more, but you need to open to what is good for you. Not what's expected, Joe. What's good for you. Okay? All right? Makes sense?
Very much.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
Talk to you later, sweetie. Bye.
Bye.
All righty. Well, that was a thing. Hey. Thank you very much, Miss K. I appreciate it. All right. Let me go down a little bit farther. Hi, Carol. I'm going to go down here. I got you, Nicole. I got Cara. You're very welcome. Very welcome. I will give you one. Absolutely 100%. I will give you one. I got to see who else is here. Going to kind of move this a little bit. Hi, Kelly. How are you? All right. Pancake rolls. Okay. You know what? Saying pancakes, I got up well, when I was getting ready yesterday, I was like, I'm going to make dinner. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm going to make blah, blah, blah. And I thought it was a mix for something else. And then I went in and I just looked at the back of the box and started making this stuff. And I'm looking and I'm thinking, this is weird. Then I flipped it over. And because I didn't have my glasses on, I actually made pancakes last night. So Phoenix and I both had pancakes last night and this morning because it made a whole batch. All right. All right, Jessica, let's see what I got for you today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo! All righty. Well, you got the frog, which I actually absolutely love. And they are actually digging in the mud out by my house right now because the cold has been coming in and it's getting too cold. So they burrow down into the mud for the winter. It's okay, baby boy. I'm right here. I got a squeak over there. All right. So the frog talks about a few things. Part of it is cycle. Part of it is renewal. Part of it is being on land and water. But for you, they're telling me it's the cycle. And it's like you're beginning to start a new cycle. Okay. So this means you're kind of like in the egg position. Okay. And then the egg goes to the little tiny tadpole to the bigger tadpole, and then goes into the frog with a tail, and then eventually goes into the tail. So the frog can go between water and land. They are aquatic, so they do require water. They can't just solely live on land. So this is about a new thing coming in for you. This is about a new direction that's coming in for you. And it's like this news cycle. So they're showing me like this book, and they're flipping all the pages that this is all the stuff you did in the past, and the past is up to 2 minutes ago. It could be your past all the way back, right? So what they're saying is they're showing an open book. Okay, and the pages are blank. So it's like you're beginning again. You're beginning not from the start, but you're starting a new chapter. So they're actually putting you into the, I'm just getting ready to pop out of the egg and be a tadpole. Okay, so something that you have seeded as a thought, or something that you wanted to manifest, or an idea that you had that you were hoping would come into fruition for you. It's right there, and the challenge is going to begin as soon as you say go. Okay, so we are not in retrograde anymore. So this is a great time right now to move forward with that kind of stuff. And I'm also being told really loud, do not second guess yourself. Okay, if it feels good, just do it. If it feels good, just go for it. If it feels right and it's a direction that you want to take, move in that direction. Don't wait. And one thing that I tell you with the waiting is time is not a guaranteed thing. Okay, time is a gift. Okay, so we need to remember that every day, so that we utilize that every day. We make every moment count. Okay, and this is what's being shown for you today. And I hope that kind of makes sense to you, but it's like they're saying you've got this, do what it is, and do the direction that you want to go in, and you'll be successful. Okay, and that is your card today, and it is the frog. Now I will tell you guys, and I hope that resonates with you, Jessica, and thank you so much for being here. Yeah, Carol, I'll bring you a card in. Hang on one second. One of the things that they want us to remember, and I actually I had a meditation that I was doing this morning, and one of the things that kept coming up was, don't be afraid to do things, or things that you may want to do or experience or what have you. Don't be afraid to step into that. You can always try it. If it doesn't work, okay, that's okay, but at least you tried it, right? Failure is not what humans make it out to be. Failure is a learning step. Sometimes, I've failed many times over my lifetime with certain things, and you learn from it, you pick yourself up, but at least you tried. At least you gave it that effort, and that's what's really important. And yeah, Jessica, that's also for you as well. So yeah, but gotta remember, let the guilt go. Look in the mirror and love ourselves. Start there. Okay, you gotta start there. All right, Carol, hang on one second. Let's see. Oh, you're 58? Chicago? Oh, okay, gotcha. I'm on the lake too. I got 2 lakes, one on one side and then the one I'm right on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that one's trying to sneak. And 7. Well, this one also came up already today. You better behave, Miss Pip. Just telling you. Mango's back in his cage right now. Okay, here you go. It's the tiger. Okay, and I just pulled that for something. No, you're not going in his cage. Oh, no. I saw that one coming. Good try, though. The tiger, and that was a card that I pulled earlier for someone just a bit ago. Excuse me, just wetting my pipes. But this time it's not a female tiger, it's a male tiger. And this is like, excuse me. I don't like when they do this. Oh. This is about a male who's kind of like putting pressure on you to keep in your lane, is what they're saying, like stay in your lane. It's almost like they're putting their foot on my throat. Ooh, not good. This is something that you're not confronting or you're not dealing with on your own terms. They're making you do it on their terms. And that's like holding you back. It's like they're shutting your voice down so that you can't be heard. Back off. Back off. Okay, so it's like they're right in your space. So this is something you're either dealing with daily. I did not like that. It was literally like someone was choking me out or stepping on my throat. And it is a male that's involved with this. And it's not, it's like someone that maybe was in your sacred circle before, but isn't as much now. It's on the outside, but they're trying to control whatever this is, the outcome. So it doesn't benefit you. And I don't know if this resonates or anything, but I'm also being told he's kind of two-faced. So he'll tell you what you want to hear, but then behind your back, he has, hi babes, he has other things going on. And he is manipulating you, basically, is what he's trying to do so that he benefits from whatever the outcome is that he's trying to have happen. But I will tell you that as I'm looking and seeing this, and I wish they wouldn't be so in my face about stuff sometimes because it's difficult. I don't like allowing them to do that. But I'm seeing a great big bonfire in the middle of a circle, which I'm referring to as your sacred circle. And you can move around within it. You don't want to let this person in. And again, I don't know if it's work related. I don't know if it's friend or family, but whatever this is, it's about an outcome. So you need to trust yourself and do what you need to do to let your voice be heard. But I almost feel like he's whispering in your ear, like he's telling you, I have to do this. I have to do this. You have to do this. You have to do this. This is the way you do it. And I'm just being told to tell you, look at other options. And whoever this person is not looking out for your best interest. And I just felt that. So I hope that resonates with you. Be safe. And it's not going to do any physical harm to you, but what it is it's the situation or the outcome you're trying to get. Don't rely on this person, whoever this person is. And that's your card. And it's the tiger. And I really don't want to have another one of those. Okay, thank you. And I hope that resonates with you and at least gives you the confidence, Carol, so that you can own who you are and the ability that you have to be able to step up to the plate. Okay, the toddlers are all locked in now. Thank you. All right, and thanks for stopping in again today. All right. All right, let me go down a little bit farther here. Woo. Hi, Rachel. Ooh. Hi, Rashid. How are you? Okay. Kelly. I didn't give you one today yet, did I? Yep, nope, I didn't. All right. Okay, Kelly Tyler. Let's see what I've got for you today. I'm really sorry. He really kicked me in the throat. I do not like that when that happens. I am going to be looking to do an experiment here sometime this month. And I'm going to be looking for some people to join me. We're going to record it and then we'll play, have it out there for people to see. And it's going to be people to do readings with, but I'm going to have us all put equipment out while we're doing it. And we're kind of getting into the different different realms for answers. So if anybody's really super interested in that, send me an email through my website or get hold of me on my professional page on Facebook. And I'm going to pick a few of you out and we're going to do this. I want to see a few things and see how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And or if you live in Michigan and you're near me, we can set it up to do it here at the house. Okay. All right. So with that said, Kelly, your card today is the crocodile. I just read an article about the hurricane that went through down south in Florida and kind of up the coast into South Carolina a little bit. And what I heard today is there's alligators and all over the place, alligators and snakes, pythons that are usually in the wilderness or the swamp areas. They're everywhere now. So that's not a good thing. But the crocodile for you, they're a lot like the alligators, and I bring that up. They've got really thick hides, and they have an immune system that if they get injured or hurt, it heals. And they've been around for a long, long time. They're basically prehistoric, and they're adapting. And it's big adapting, like to climate, to situations, to people. Everything changes for them since the prehistoric time. So this is what I'm seeing for you. This is about your ability to roll with things, to adapt to things. And it's almost like because you've got new things that are coming in and you were struggling with it. And a lot of the reason you were struggling with it over the past month was because you started dealing with whatever this is, and then we went into a retrograde. Now, people think, oh, yeah, retrogrades are nothing. They are something. For all of you people that work in the healthcare field, you will know that retrogrades and full moons and all that stuff really affect people. They affect animals. They affect nature. And we're all feeling these new things that are coming in, the new weather stuff, the new, we're in drought in parts of the world and we're in flooding in other parts of the world, but we have to adapt, okay? And this is what I'm truly getting for you is there's something going on right now. You just have to roll with it. It's not going to be something you want to do, but it's something you'll need to do. And the outcome, once it's done, you'll be fine, okay? So it's like they keep roll with it. And I keep seeing the crocodile grabbing, and then that's what they do. They take their food and they roll it, right? All the way down to the bottom of wherever they are in the water. And they'll store it down there sometimes. And this is what I'm seeing for you. Roll, and everything will be fine. You need to roll and adapt. And they just keep showing me this crocodile going in a spin to the bottom. Okay, but know that you're the one that's adapting. So you're the one that's controlling the roll, okay? So basically, you need to do what they do. So take it, digest it, understand it, and then adapt to it. But you have to go through a process. They're saying there is definitely a process to go through. Okay, so that is what I got for you today, Kelly. I hope it resonates for you, and that's the crocodile adaptation. That's really interesting. Oh, I love animals and critters and creatures. They just are so amazing. The insights and things that they can teach us. Okay, Cheryl Headley, fear in the dark. Nah, I don't fear in the dark. I don't fear the dark. I know I'd have fun with you guys though if I went on an excursion. I haven't done that though for a while. I feel like I could get into it again, but we'll see. All right. Tomorrow is your birthday, well, happy birthday. I would sing, but your ears would bleed, so I won't do that to you. But I will definitely give you a card and happy birthday. I hope your next trip around the sun is the best you've had yet. All right, let's see what I got for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, okay. Well, perfect card because your birthday's tomorrow. It's the elk, okay? And the elk is all about voicing and connecting with its herd. So for you, it would be like connecting with all the people that you consider friends and family around. And it's joyous, it's a celebration. And that's how they communicate and connect. And I'm being shown really loudly that there's a lot of people that are around you that really hold you in high esteem. So they love you for who you are. So one of the things that you need to realize is that you're imprinting on others. So what you do matters, and how you handle yourself matters, because people look to you as an example. You're like the leader of the herd, okay? And the elk have alpha males and alpha females, and they watch over the family, they watch over the herd. And this is what I'm being shown for you, is you're already at that elevation, so that people look to you for advice, people look to you to assist them to balance, and just really revel in that thought. And remember that you matter in a way that imprints on other people. And you should be really proud of that. You shouldn't feel ashamed or not want to say it or not want to admit it. You literally should look at that as something that is amazing. It's kind of like your gift. It's kind of like your magic. It's kind of like, the prize of the day. You've earned this, and you've set yourself up to be this person that imprints all this good stuff on other people. But I'm also being told, make sure when you're doing all this, you also take time just for you, okay? And it's important to celebrate you. So happy birthday to you. And as I said, many, many blessings to you. And I hope this next trip around the sun is your best yet. All right. So that is your card today, Miss Shonda. And happy birthday again from all of us. Thank you for sharing your time with us here. All right. Let me go down the list. Ooh, it just jumped. Hang on. Hi, Jillian. How are you? Yeah. I just lost everything. It just all disappeared. So hang on, guys. You're welcome, Melissa. You are very welcome. Oh, look at the little black kitty. My daughter said, I should get you a kitten. Last time she was up here, let's get you a kitten. I said, yeah, let's not. No more cats. I am doing really good, Teresa. I hope you are too. Oh, never mind. I'm not even going to read that one out loud, and I don't want to know what it's about, Chicago. You're welcome, love. I love you too. All right, I'm coming down. Okay, I'm moving slowly here, and I realize that, guys. But it's kind of because the thing jumped all over the place, and then I'm like blind. Hey, what's up with you? Yes, you can. I would love to give you a card. Let me give you a card. Hang on one second. I see something a Facebook user put down here underneath, and they didn't say, didn't agree with StreamYard or Click. They don't hold your information and sell it or anything. They just take it so that you can be part of the stream. But I will answer the question that you asked about your mom as soon as I'm done with Fabo here. Let's see what I've got for you, sir. All right. Thanks for joining us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We were talking about these just a little bit ago. And you've got the snake, okay, as your card. Okay, so the snake is really, I know a lot of people don't like them, and I was actually talking to somebody before I came on here. They live in Florida, and it's like right now snakes and gators everywhere, and it's not fun. But snakes are pretty cool as far as a totem. And snakes, snake medicine is what I call it. I carry it. It's a very difficult medicine to learn and be able to manipulate it so that it works for you. But one of the big things that it's showing me for you right now is you just came out of a growth period. So by growth period, like mind, body, spirit, and you shed off the old, and now you're moving in a new direction or a new thing that's coming into your life. And I'm being told to tell you, don't worry about, and again, maybe this is the theme of the day, don't worry about the stuff behind you, the past, and don't worry about the fact that you've grown out of and shed the skin that the snake was in, okay? Because that is a good thing. That means you learned the lessons, that you handled life before that point, and now it's your chance to move into something new. Now, the only thing that I'm being shown right now, and because you shed the skin already, but there's another part, and this is usually the last thing that sheds from a snake, and it's the coverings that are over the eyes. So what I'm being shown is whatever is going on with you, you shed all this stuff, but now there's something actually going on and you're not seeing it clearly. Okay, so you need to make sure whatever this is in your life, whatever this is that's going on, that you really take a step back a little bit and kind of look around to make sure that you're seeing everything on this path clearly. Because right now what I'm seeing is you're kind of blind to the truth, and that's what I'm being told. So you've come through this great metamorphosis, but it's not quite over yet, and you have to clear the covers from your eyes so that you can see which way you want to choose to move forward on your life. They're also saying that, you know, the past has been a lot of ups and downs and some difficulties, but you're shining right now. It's like, wow, you're this really cool young man, and all this stuff that's going on in your life is all meant to be because you chose it before you came here, good, bad, or indifferent. And we all do. And our purpose here as human is to experience life. But our soul energy is strong, and it travels from lifetimes. And again, you're where you need to be right now, but you need to shed the last of the loose skin off so you can see everything the way it's supposed to be, so that you can make the proper choices as you move forward. Okay, so thanks for stopping in, Thabo. I appreciate it, and you know, welcome to the family here. And yeah, snake was your card. I hope it resonates a little bit. All right, so I am going to talk about this a little bit. Okay, it is possible. Okay, so here's the thing. When we're human, we are made up of energy and obviously the human body. But our soul's energy, when we pass, is energy. You cannot destroy energy. So it goes to the realms, it goes to the ethers, it goes out into the universe, okay? And a lot of times, our loved ones, if we ask them, or sometimes when they want us to be aware of something, perhaps we're not like looking in the right place for something, or they're saying, hey, wait, don't do that. You should kind of wait and look at to do this, or they're kind of there to help us and tell you that they love you. Okay. The biggest majority of the time, it's always coming through with things that they want to assure you they're okay and you will be too. Okay. And this is what I'm getting from this right now. It's like, that's why you would have seen her. It can be a shadow. It can be in dream state or meditation state, or sometimes like I see them. I mean, like you and I see them. They're a little less solid, but not a whole lot. So it just depends on how willing you are to be able to experience that. So yeah, it is possible. It's very possible. And that would be your truth. Just like me telling you my truths. Those are my truths. I know I see things, I hear things, I visit them, they visit me in dream state and in reality. So yeah, it's very possible. Thank you for asking that question. Okay. Okay, hang on here. Let me go down. I don't know who didn't want him. Hi, Presh. How are you? I see you're here today. Susan Cole, how are you? Sure, I'll give you one. On my list. Presh, that means you want a card. I absolutely will give you a card. Hang on. Woo. Woo. All right, here. All right, Susan Cole. Let's see what I got for you today. Oh, well, you got one card came out by itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, you got 2 cards. Okay, so I'm first going to give you the one that fell out, and that is White Sage. Okay, and the second card that was on the 7th spot was the Honeybee. Okay, so Sage is very sacred. When you want to clear your energy field, when you want to put blessings out, sage is what we use, okay? The smoke actually cleans away negative energy, and it's actually a scientific thing, so it's not just me making up something. That's what that is. And what I'm being told with that card is you need to set new boundaries, and you need to kind of, not necessarily literally sage yourself, but get yourself so that you're in your sacred space and you clean out all the stuff that is no longer serving you or to keep the negatives away from you. Okay. Once you put your boundaries up, those negatives will hit the wall and they won't be able to penetrate to you. Don't feed the negatives. Okay. That's what I've got with the white sage. Now the honeybee, which is really cool because they have such an important, bees have such an important role in the world, okay, for people, for plants, everything, for animals, everything, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for you is, Susan, you have, okay, a huge purpose within your sacred circle. There's something relevant to the fact that people look to you for answers, they come to you for help, all of that. And by cleaning that out, and it's kind of almost like listening to everybody, taking care of business is what they're saying. And then when they're done, you pick them up and you put them on the outside of your sacred circle. And that's why the sage is coming in, because it wants to make sure that stuff is cleared out and cleaned out. So those are your 2 cards today, and that is the bee and the sacred sage. I hope that resonates with you. All right, let's see Presh. Let's see what I can do for Presh. Oh, let me see what I can pull for Presh. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, well, this is going to be one of the cards that I'm fooling with to change up a little bit. This is the turtle. Okay, so turtle is held very sacred within the indigenous cultures, and actually the great mother earth is represented by the turtle, okay, Turtle Island, okay, and the reason is you've got the earth and then you've got all these other parts of it that are out and about that are interacting with the world around them. And what I'm seeing is you're in a position right now that, okay, yep, like you're in the position where you're kind of in the middle and you can reach out whichever way you want. It's up to you to choose that path. And you're protected. So you're in this space that if you start to reach out and you don't care for the way that's working or you don't like it, you can pull back in and reach out in another area to pull in whatever it is that you need information, and whether it's a manifestation of something you want, a goal, whatever it is, so that you're in control of it, and they want you to know that. They're also saying that you're extremely balanced, either or, like land or water. So the turtles can be on land or water, right? But they're telling me you are very balanced in who you are. So you know who you are. You can step up into your own power. And by your own power, your soul's energy, your purpose. That's what that means. And I'm also being told that you understand that. So just make sure you're kind of remembering that as you walk through your life right now. And for whatever reason, it's really important that you remember you have the ability to, you have the power to, okay, do whatever. Okay, and that's what I got for you today, Presh, and I hope it all resonates for you. There you go. All right, thanks for stopping in. All right, let me go down the list a little bit more. Hang on, it's jumping all over again. Hang on. Yep. Okay, so that's gone. All right. Okay, sorry. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. You know, and I will tell you this, because this has kind of been something that's been going on with me recently. Obviously, because I'm losing my bud back here, Mr. Oz. He's been with us 20 years, and he was my mother's cat. My mother died when she was 88, and she died back in 2008. And it's been a long time, but it seems yesterday, like yesterday. And he's been our boy. My daughter and I have taken care of this cat. He's our family. I mean, he's been through everything we have. And I actually did kind of sit and think of my mom a lot today, and have been over the past couple of weeks. And maybe it's because Oz was going to go, but I kept hearing her and seeing her in places in my dreams. And, you know, I'd hear something in the kitchen and look, and I'd catch a glimpse, and it was my mom. And nothing is like a parent when you lose a parent, especially for daughters, because of a relationship or lack of a relationship. Either way it can go. And it's also important for sons, right? But there's never anybody quite like your mom. Even if she wasn't who you wished she could have been, there's always that maternal bond. There's that, you know, she gave birth to you. There's that connection. So connection with spirit is, for me, and I actually thought about this the other day, because I was watching somebody, and I know her very well, and she's a prominent psychic medium, and I watch what she does, and she's an amazing, amazing woman, and her gift is beyond amazing. She goes out all over the place, and, you know, she does workshops and what have you, and she's older than I am. I cannot do that right now. I can do it online, but I can't physically go places anymore. But what my purpose is to connect people to healing that they need. So when you see a loved one, or you see a spirit that you're wishing you would be able to see, or you miss, a lot of times when they connect, it's because you need that validation that whatever you're doing in your life, you know, like what I do, or, you know, whatever, you could be a teacher, you could be an auto mechanic, it doesn't matter, but you want to feel that validation that you matter. And I get that every time I think of my loved ones, and they do come and they do visit us, and they visit us in our dream states. I've told several people over the past few weeks to remind them again, if you want to see certain people, set it up and think of a space that you would love to see them in, or that you saw them in the past. And in your dream state, they can come. Is it like picking up a phone? No, can't tell you that it is, but it can happen. You just have to be open to the miracle of that connection. And it's just so important that people do that, because we don't have the answers to everything. I saw the other side. I know what's there. I was kicked back. I was told to get back. So I came back because it wasn't my time. But I know there's more. I know there's more because it's my truth and everything I see. So if I could help people to heal with what the Spirit Land is using me as a messenger for, that's my purpose. My purpose isn't to be on TV. My purpose isn't for entertainment. My purpose is to have help there available for people to heal. Okay, so that's what I do. And hopefully that's what all of you can do for yourselves as well. You just have to understand that you can make that connection. And don't carry stuff that you don't need forward. It's just not worth it at all. All right, so I love you all. I thank you all for coming in and joining us today. And yeah, I just hope you guys have a great week and the rest of the week. And thank you, family, for all joining us here and allowing me to help maybe a few of you. Take care. Till next Tuesday. Bye.
Yeah. Cool, wasn't it? Bye, Bear, Mom Bear.
Bye, Mama
See you
Bear.
later, Bear, Mom Bear, Mom Bear. Bye.